Now, everything is going slow today. Here it's not going slow, suddenly it's like, hey, have you heard the news? I need a patch. I'm sitting like, okay. Okay. I'll take it. Not that I had much of a choice. Excuse me. In better news, we have something to try out that we haven't tried out yet, and since I need some easy entertainment this week, mostly because, reasons I will talk about a bit later, I've decided that it might actually be a good idea to, actually pretty good timing on the tech was to give me something I can use for easy entertainment. Which why do I have? You know, I looked away for like 10 minutes while this thing was downloading and I have 4 new messages and I'm sitting like... yeah, tips sound good. One tip though, not really. Also not for this person. You know how sometimes people are like, well, I did it before you. I have all of the experience. Oh god, now that was a long time I didn't hear your voice. Hey, hello. Oh, hello there. Right, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? I'm sorry to say it's not Anno, but came at an interesting time. Jesus, it's really been a while. Are you feeling good? Having fun and stuff? Also, I will now show you a very strapping German fellow. Again, I needed to try this out because the game is like, you can play on the Axis side, you can invade other people and be a horrible person. I was like, a horrible person, you say. I tried it once just to see it works. It works. I got a kill. I'm happy. So let's start this shit. That it can actually work. Yeah, Jesus man, I haven't seen you in a while. So do you play Anno still? I was actually planning to do, because you see this week is a bit special, I need a bit of easy entertainment streams. Because I have a bit of an exam at the end of the week, my final exam, the verbal one. And so I was kind of switching between this, and if you popped around and you were interested, we might want to play a bit Anno. Yeah, I would say, if you have some time this week, I could probably give you some Anno. Connection to the game has failed. That's great. This multiplayer is very stable. I just want to see my little strapping German here doing some strapping German things, like, you know, running around with a freaking MP40. Because it's cool. Sure, I don't expect any absolutely cool skills from my part, because, to put it mildly, I'm most definitively not a competitive player by nature. Not in. I thought... Oh, we have more subscribers now. I would look, but this game, honestly, I'm very happy that it just runs for the moment, and honestly, if I try to tap out right now, horrible things could happen. But, we'll look at it. Okay, fellow German. Konzentration, fellow German. Konzentration. Just don't add the, you know, camp at the end to that word. It doesn't give a good impression now, does it? Now, if I were the other one, where would I be? We're sitting around for Germans. He's like, oh, I ran for 5 meters. I can't. Every German. Can we use the phone yet? That's kinda neat. Ow. I wanna... Nah, I don't think it's actually useful to get this phone. How many phones are on this map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this one is useless because when you get to this one, you would have to kill literally anyone inside. Anyone and everyone. Waffenkammer. I do like that there's actually, you know, German around. And honestly, considering the time we're playing, and I also do like that, you know, the obvious is here. Not a fan in general, mind you, but... Stop the car! Okay, then don't stop the car. Be like that. Be a cunt about it. Yeah. I played one match, I won once, and I was like, yes, let me play some more. Oh, let booby trap that phone. Yeah, congratulations on your first subscriber. That is something. I think I'm at 16 or something. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am, actually. I looked at it recently, but I don't know if it has changed, and I kind of don't want to, you know, diss somebody new who made it come along and is like, yeah, nice to be here. Now I'm finally getting ignored by somebody new. Didn't sound good. Now the question of questions is, where's the other side? Which actually makes this mode kind of interesting, because the map is huge, and huge maps means that the enemy could be potentially everywhere and nowhere. Which we do kind of like. Oh, let's booby trap some more phones. Rip. Then let's go back to the chateau. To be very much the French occupying force. I do like to be the French occupying force. You know. It's a bit of a rivalry between Germans and French people. I mean, it's a kind of forced thing, to be fair. It's not something that naturally came along. It's basically decided from above that we shall forever force be considered, you know, mortal enemies. So it's kind of weak argumentation-wise, but... Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, man. He could be everywhere. He could be in the trees. He could be in the houses. He could be in the fucking boat. You know. Well, do let me know if you want to play some more Anno, especially during this week, because would be a good opportunity. But yeah, have a good one. Little pepper gag. Haven't seen you in a while, and do feel free to come back once in a while. I do like to have people around, after all. But whoever my enemy is, he has been quiet so far. Very quiet. Very, very, very quiet indeed. I haven't seen any German corpses yet, so... You know. To be fair though, I haven't really played on this map yet, the main game, so there is a bit of a chance that I will overlook him, even if he's, you know... What? Fishing is nice. I mean, I went like once or twice in my time. But it is nice. Invasion phones are now available for use. Me. Runs up to the phone, immediately meets enemy, gets killed. Yeah, no, don't trap it.
Muss mich konzentrieren.
That's not sensible. Muss mich konzentrieren. I must concentrate. That is not something you say into a phone. Like, where's the enemy? Where has he been spotted? Has he been spotted?
Muss auf der Hut bleiben.
Everybody is my ally now. I have everybody on my team now. Also, I should probably close at least a few windows because things aren't rich stocky. Well, for me that is, because, well... Where was the enemy spotted? Okay, somewhere in the woods. Now, in the woods is not good for me. I'm many things, but I'm not really a good hunter. Technically speaking. Wow, he has run like 20 meters and he's like, I can't anymore, sir. It's smoking too much.
Muss mich konzentrieren.
Yes, and everybody else should concentrate too. Pretty sure that was him. Me and my MP40 will meet our demise. At the very least, at freaking combat! Nice. Even he wasn't expecting that. And what can I say, you know? Fair is fair. Okay. Let's do one more and then we'll actually try to do a mission again. Wow, why are you suddenly so slow, mouse? That was not what I wanted. I liked my cap. My infantry cap. Strapping. And it's an SD, oh yeah. It just looks now. I never liked the Kriegsmarine uniforms, they kinda look. And I like the strapping infantry uniform, you know, just basic bitch infantry. Okay, if we can one more, we get one more skill. I'm kinda happy with myself. Hey, it's the same map again. So I took off, it's the same person, he's gonna be like, well, fuck. Can't escape the sniper. The enemy sniper is unbelievable. Nasty. And, well, instead of sniping my enemy, what I did was, you know, I'm rushing them with an MP40.
Muss auf der Hut bleiben.
Now, technically speaking, this is close to the starting point. Where's the alarm? There's the alarm. There's an alarm. Okay, but before we... Nah, shit, I'm in the game now. I wanted to set up my windows a bit differently for once, but me failed horribly. You got fire. Change equipment. Take your MP40. I hate it when they do that. It's just cuntish. Like, yeah, sure, boy. Okay, let's close that window because it's not going to do well. Searching for invasion. For invasion, I am searching. Yep, it's really, really tiring things out. Spy Academy. I don't know this map, which is a problem. That usually means that I am at a bit of a disadvantage. Just a tiny bit of a disadvantage, mind you. Sure, since I'm playing on their map, I'm also kind of forced to play on their settings, which is fun. Somebody is shooting. Jesus Christ, somebody is really going all out, isn't there? Him shooting. Okay, that's kind of neat. I kind of like to play on the other side. It's kind of fun, although, you know, if they're just starting a ruckus and they die before I get to them, it's kind of sad that it doesn't count as a kill. I technically should praise my leadership skills and go like, yes, this was your greater leadership, wasn't it? Mission failed. Ah. I don't think I have yet ever forcefully tried to end an Axis invasion. When they, you know, invaded me. I'm pretty sure the game is supposed to be played with random approaching assholes coming along and trying to murder you. I mean, I don't think this is going to be the next big thing for me personally, but it is rather fun in between. Where is he? I mean, I can hear shoots, so probably not that far off, if I had to take an educated guess. Now, the other, because they're apparently two, could get me in the next 2 minutes. He would win. But if not... my victory shall be. Shit. Ah, I'm bleeding out. Help me. Well, we tried. You killed the enemy sniper. Killed by the enemy sniper. That's the sort of sentencing that makes me sick in the head. God damn it. Was a nice match though. I kind of like that I am basically, well, alone with all of the NPCs against, at the worst potential, 2 enemy sneepies. Because even if I get one, I'm still kind of, you know, like, forced to play again. Or continue playing against the rest. I think we'll do... yeah, let's do one more match. If that's successful, we do one more, so we get to 5 kills. I get... that one. And if not, we are going to continue playing some of the mission. This week will be, to be fair, at least until Saturday, be a bit light on more intensive content, mostly because I do have my most final and verbal examination at Friday, on the nice little Friday. So I would rather do some more, well, learning for that. Kind of what I have to do. And yeah, short, easy, and not really, you know, too heavy in the way of intensive nice content will be the key of this mission. Actually, we could look at my new Supportjäger. I still just like to be an infantryman. Will be the get-go of this week until Saturday. Saturday I will have a short meeting regards to some of the stuff with the store, and well, depending on how well things went, I will be either feeling rather good and be very happily playing games, or I will be rather sad and still be playing games because it helps with the sadness. We'll see, let's just say. I'm reasonably well prepared, honestly, but the problem is, you know, when you actually have to do a test or something, it's always a bit different than, you know, doing stuff normally. It gets even worse when you actually do it on a in verbal form. I mean, I don't really have much of a problem speaking in front of people and stuff like this, but that doesn't really mean that, you know, that makes it that much easier. Gently.
Konzentration.
Man. Now, I played this mission a bit. Oh, well, no, that's actually the wrong say. I, of course, played this mission. We finished this mission. What I wanted to say is I watched the tech boy play this mission, and he was invaded some... I think he was trying to do something like a bit of a personal challenge for something. And basically, he was bitching about some nonsense, and then he was like, I'm going to do this my way now. Screw you. Towards the game, and he did basically 3/3 of the mission while being hunted by a sniper. Just tried to continue to sneak around and do his mission objectives, and surprisingly that worked really, really well. Actually, is there a melee button? I'm just wondering. Keep options, controls, keep bindings. Aim, fire, scope, empty lung, increase, decrease, or win some out, reload. Interact molecular is always easy, so only with the pop-up I can actually do it. Okay. The problem is I don't know which part of the mission he's at. There are... well, first you have to destroy the radar, which he already has. Which means... did you just teleport? What are you doing? I've seen Germans doing stranger things. Which means after that he needs to go to Marcel's hideout. And if he does that, then he has to exfiltrate himself. And since there's no alarm or anything going on, I'm supposing he's doing it all the sneaky way. I mean, I'm supposed to be an enemy sniper for the moment. Most of my kills have been done with an MP40. I will say that that is kinda, you know, a statement and a half. But hey, at least this is a map I know. Somewhat, to be fair. I will not say that I know every, you know, nook and cranny of it.
Muss mich konzentrieren.
Where's the phone? Where's the phone, you people? Actually, do I want to wait for 2 more minutes or do I just... nah. I think booby trapping is probably a bad idea because honestly, are you kidding me? I can't push it. The other one's out of the way. I haven't so much as heard a peep out of him yet. I haven't found any, you know, suspicious German bodies on the ground, which also is... rather suspicious. As I said, since the radar seems to be blown up, I can only assume that he's going to the city, either to get to Marseille's building and get the information, the documentation, and find out where to go from there. Alternatively, already has the information. In which case, he's on his way to exfiltrate. I mean, if he manages to exfiltrate, good on him. Fair play. But just in case. Just in case, I'm going to put down a nice little mine. Just to make sure. As I said, I've found surprisingly little in the way of actually dead Germans yet, yes. Oh, language can be such a difficult beast sometimes. Now, let's get some information of where the fuck he's hiding. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Muss mich konzentrieren.
The English letter is, you must focus. What I said in German, my character just said, I must concentrate. not how that works. And it kind of happens often when English-speaking people try to use German. I mean, some of them do a halfway decent job at it. Actually, not all. Which, to be fair, kind of pisses me off, because come on, if you can produce a fucking thousands and thousands of dollar game, you can at least get a fucking halfway decent German out of that, can't you? Gonna run out of speed again. We are getting closer. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere in the bushes, which is gonna make this a lot more painful than it needs to be. Also, I don't know. Technically speaking, you would assume that being a sniper would mean that you will go hunting. But the game doesn't actually... allow for that. I'm a Malay sniper. It was careless of you, wasn't it? Enemy. There's the other one. Oh no, that's a German. Okay. I think he saw me. Oh. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes this is just great fun, honestly. I have a new weapon now, don't I? Sadly not here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with my MP40. It has served me well so far. Okay, since we won, we do one more and then we'll go and do a bit of the mission. I don't actually think I'll be able to finish the mission. Considering that I don't really know what is there. Also, I found out what that special game thing is. Basically, you have the person you want to kill, and the game is like, if you do it in this way, you get bonus points, basically. Problem is, if I play on a map that I don't actually know that well, chances are gonna get lost. I mean, it's a rather obvious chance. And so quite often I find myself playing against, two people at once. Which kind of puts me on the back foot already, combined that with the fact that I quite literally don't know the areas that well yet. Oh, you're screwed. I'm kinda screwed, to be fair. They have the whole of the axes with me, technically speaking. Every last one of them. What do you not? Because I never played this map. You saw what I played. I played precisely the first mission of this game. I don't know, this is maybe the 5th or 6th mission or something. I don't know. How the fuck am I supposed to know the area? I mean, my in-game character probably is like, yes, I know this area. I've been stationed here for months at a time. I'm sitting here like, yes, but what about me? This is some random war factory in somewhere land in France. How the fuck am I supposed to know this? I get where you're coming from, I really do, but do tell, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? I will admit, this multiplayer, this Axis invasion thing, well, not only does it allow me to play German, but which is kind of fun, it actually is kind of fun to play. Because it really turns the whole game around. Usually it's you against the AI, and the AI is rather stupid, so it's really not much of a challenge. But if you add a few humans to the mix, things are a bit more interesting. Well, wherever those cunts were, they are gone at this point. Which is the smart choice, honestly. Running away when you quite clearly made a ruckus is a good idea. Problem is I don't know where to actually set up shop. I do see a few dead Germans over here. And somebody just used the phone next to me, probably. Let's switch to my most trusted weapon. Shit. I mean, I got 2 shots off. At the very least. I shall brutally request a rematch to get murdered again. I mean, it was a good instinct. It was going in the right direction. I was closer than I anticipated, and sadly my little MP40 doesn't really have the necessary stopping power that I would like to have. He quite literally sniped me. But hey, I got 1 melee kill as an invader. That's something. Never thought I would manage that as a fucking sniper to get a fucking melee kill on an enemy player, but well, lo and behold, it happened. Doesn't seem like they want a rematch. Like I said. Okay then, time to do more campaign shit. See, this is the one we did. This is one we need to do. And the map we were on was War Factory. War Factory is the 4th level. And I literally had no way of knowing that level. Start. At least no real way of knowing that level.
We put a dent in the Atlantic Wall battery, but at a heavy price. And now I'm stuck behind enemy lines. My contacts have identified SS officer Abelard Moeller as the butcher behind the local atrocities. Moeller has seized Chateau de Berengar and turned it into his personal Nazi stronghold.
Berengar.
I'm going to pay him a visit.
What are you gonna do? Knock nicely on his door and be like, knock knock, are you home? I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea.
Let's get this bastard Moeller.
He's not here.
What?
Moeller and his entourage are gone. Charlie tells me that in Italy you are known as the Shadow. We need an infiltrator. The intel you recovered, it has confirmed our suspicions.
At least he sounds French.
Moeller is in charge of some special project, top secret. If there is a lead anywhere, it will be here.
Well, thanks for telling. Random stranger in the woods. Totally not suspicious.
Ah, you must be our infiltrator. They've relaxed security in Mueller's absence, but they still have guard posts on all the river crossings.
Yeah, but that's what you expect. I mean, if I work with the French resistance, I want to meet people that speak English but with French accent, at least. If I meet a woman that speaks some accent that sounds not even real Scottish.
Qu'est-ce que tu as à me dire?
Yeah, French. That's what I'm expecting from the French resistance. Not fucking... I don't know, that really... Whenever this woman in particular is going to show up in her cutscenes, I'm probably going to just skip because I get bothered by that a lot. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but what is that supposed to be? She might have been, you know... I mean, no, don't get me wrong, I get it. Yeah, the Resistance had many friends amongst the British, the Americans, and they helped, yes. But wouldn't you really send one of your guys down here that quite literally doesn't speak in any fucking normal sense? I mean, considering that French, yeah.
Let's see what these Nazis are up to.
My little Nazi is coming. I mean, there's a nice little explodey thing. Let's use my binoculars. If I blow him up, is that gonna count as an accident? Probably will. It was an accident. That thing self exploded. I do get XP for that though. Now then, what are the Nazis doing? Running around rather headless. At the moment, at least. I can probably kill him. There's one cunt coming up here. Following orders. I mean, yeah, that's the basic excuse they used. They're just following orders. Nothing suspicious here. To be fair, for many you know, average soldier, that is well and truly good of an excuse, because, yeah, the average soldier did follow orders. But, shit, I should shoot more limbs so that they get incapacitated. Bing! Well, I ruptured something he would wanted to have in his life from here on out. Oh. Please look for any suspicious activity with the dead body being shown as shoot inside. Not following a sniper attack would work. To be very fair, for quite a while actually, the Germans considered snipers or Scharfschützen to be very much dishonorable and not really something you should use. Which changed, of course, as they realized how fucking useful it is to take out the enemy, you know, officer corps. Works like a bloody charm. But yeah, since the Second World War was the first time that, you know, snipers were actually considered to be, you know, an actual military thing and not just
nothing else to find.
A bit of an experiment. You could probably say that the protocols to deal with actual snipers were not, well, that much set in stone. Well, yeah, but then again, you know, the good old Führer also wasn't much a fan of results sometimes, because, well, he didn't like the Sturmgewehr 44, which showed results all over the fucking place. Hit nice shot, organ grinder. I mean, the troops loved it, the Oberkommando loved it, everybody loved it, apart from the fucking Führer who was like, what, Sturmgewehr 44? Nonsense. I mean, don't get me wrong, the K98 is a very iconic weapon, I get it, and it does look snazzy, I'll give it that much, but honestly, if I have a choice between, you know, a fucking rifle and a fucking assault rifle, I'll take the fucking assault rifle with me, thank you very much. Sometimes. Of course, at that point in time, most of the Oberkommando, the OKW, in this case particular, was like literally going over his head and just, you know, being like, no, we are going to spread this thing around no matter what the Führer says, because this is absolute advantageous to us. Now, let's change to our little... Look, this looks like a weapon you would find in a fucking Hitman game, pistol-wise. I remember having my silver baller look like this at some point. Headshot. I can't move. Shit. Well, I mean, he was very set in his ways from the First World War, sadly. That kind of bit him in the ass a lot, because, well, the First World War was very, very different. Trench warfare. Wer bitte? Okay. Ouch. Okay. It was not my smartest move. I shouldn't have walked forward that much. Actually, I should have used my fucking pistol from the very beginning. Would you finish me off, please? You're not the smartest cookie, are you? Thank you, game. I wanted a chance to reload. Well, don't forget, Germany actually had a very... that is actually a tradition, because it is actually a Prussian tradition. They had a very good officer corps. So the officers and the Oberkommando itself was talented. Military-wise, we weren't that set off, but our highest in command wasn't the necessarily brightest of them all, sadly. That probably also led us a lot of conflict in between the, you know. Actually, I think it took an assload of time and convincing just to get him to actually approve of the enhancement of the Atlantic Wall, which is like, I mean, it did really take a genius to figure out that the Allies nations would come, and that they would come over the Atlantic, especially as soon as America was like, yep, I'm getting involved in this. That was an absolute necessity to get that shit done and over with, and still... But oh well. Combine that with the fact that some people still consider themselves more or less on the same level as World War I, which was of course at this point not even remotely true any longer, because the changes were just so fucking massive in that one war already. I mean, no, it's sad for him actually, because he was in a position of power where he should have a decent amount of skill, and he's seen as having a decent amount of skill, but the sad reality is he had most definitively not the skills that he is said to have. Which annoys me quite a lot. It's one thing to be famous for something that you actually are good at, it's a whole other matter. People praise your genius. The truth of the matter is you are most definitively not. And again, good for us, because that sort of nonsense that has quite literally kept the Nazis from forming up better actually made it so that we have the situation where the Nazis most definitively did not win the war, and that is something I'm rather happy about, honestly. Even as a rather, you know, German, I would actually prefer to not live under the Nazis, because, well, let's just say the Nazis were quite cuntish. Ah yes, using a Zeppelin in warfare. I mean, it also saw the rise of air power in general, because, well, planes became a thing. And air power became the thing that decided was from the Second World War onwards, so... Might change. Why did it change indeed? And he's like, what? Yeah, he needed that eye, it was his good eye. He's like, oh! Dead. You do have the light gunshot yet. You don't say. To be fair, I will remind you, this game is probably meant to be played a lot more stealthily and sneakily and being like, I'm a sneaker. I'm going, you know. Well, not guns blazing, because that is not really sustainable. To be fair. But what you can do is quite liberally kill. Stop it, Hans. I was hit.
Nazis have raised the alarm.
Well, I say let them. Don't start it. After 3 weeks, because Germany assumed it to take a weekend.
Was?
Now we run away. Now we flee. Now, to be fair, at that point, being a neighbor of Germany was not the most peaceful situations to be in. Actually, now. We had manpower, we had technology, and of course industrial capacities, which are also very, very nice to have. Ouch. And I had hoped that we could avoid this.
Long grass. It's a better place to hide.
You don't say. Oh, I now have a silencer on my... Actually, am I using? Is it an MP40? I don't think it's the MP40. I think I only use the MP40 on my little German sniper dude. Also, I do love it. Alarm is around here. Everybody should be alarmed, and that guy back there is just standing there like, I don't care. Not my business. Just falls to his hand. Like, ah, brother, catch me! Oh, great double kill. How did I manage that, actually? Okay, shooting from behind me, I'm assuming. Can't get a clear shot. But does it really matter? Of course not. Well, after all is good and truly well in this world. And we have many games now where we can murder Nazis. Which is, you know, all things considered, rather pleasant. Could you stop it, Hans? I'm trying to tell a story or something. Hans! I said stop it.
Alarms raised.
Damn. Dead bodies everywhere. We just continue driving because... Bam! He's like, ah, my lung, I need that to live. Oh. Another double kill. Okay, it wasn't a double kill, it was just a kill and a wound. And the good thing is, at some point in the near future, they will just forget about that little alarm. I'll probably reload well after time. Ah, but yes. I do like it. It actually gives games a nice little enemy to murder. And honestly, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm trying to tell a story. Thanks, game. Yeah, so we have the ultimate evil that we can kill over and over again. Stop doing that. I'm sure he didn't need that arm. It was his left arm anyway. Oh, let's hope he wasn't left-handed. He's like, I was left-handed all along. Well, sorry, guy. The helmet does nothing. Yeah, if this continues for very much longer, I think I will die. I have a sneaking suspicion. Stop it. Don't you look at me. Evil Schnäzi. Okay, how many more could they call in? Can't really be that many, I would say. Ouch. Double ouch. Need to revive myself. Okay. Now, at some point, my friend. Okay, how many more are there? There really are a lot of Nazis around here. Hello there. Street. Okay, I feel we might have been a bit too loud, but I do kinda like being loud about it. You kinda missed me murdering people as a, you know, a Schnazi. Schnieper. It was fun. Actually managed to murder one. Stop doing that. Game. Got a kidney shot, immediately died. Had to, you know, get out of the car first. Okay, magic. Looks painful. I'm sure there wasn't anything he actually needed for life or, you know, anything else.
This'll come in very useful.
But yeah, I was a very successful Schnazi hunter and did Schnazi things. Oh, for fuck's sake! How many more do you want to lose to me? I'm pretty sure he didn't need those intestines anyway. What did they ever do for him recently? Apart from being a good target, it is. Seems like you're low on ammo. I'm sitting here like, you don't say, game. Might be because you have been constantly sending Nazis in my direction. Might be very nice if we could stop that for a second. Or a minute. Because I feel the definite need to find some more ammunition for my rifle. Exact, it never ends. Stop it! I'm here for peace, basically. Yes, peace. Peace and all of that. Also, before I forget it, I already mentioned this, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but they will mention it before. This week will be a somewhat, not necessarily sparse, but a bit short and comparatively speaking easy and easy digestible, basically, content-wise. Because I do have my little, my last and final exam for my little qualification on Friday, so I do kind of need to do some good old-fashioned studying for that. Such things will be a bit lightweight, so basically expect stuff like this, which is, well, all things considered, very much lightweight. Content-wise. Doesn't take a genius to figure out, it's just fun to get in, fun to get out. Be done with it, and come back later when you feel like it. A Panzerfaust. I don't think I've actually used a Panzerfaust yet. But yeah, just so you know, that is a thing that is coming up, and well, it's a verbal intimidation, which is always fun, of course. No crowbar. I should probably look for a crowbar. So yeah, until round about Saturday, do expect things to be rather light in nature. Doesn't mean we can't have fun with what we're doing, mind you, and I will enjoy my breaks quite a bit more this week than I would usually do, and after all, this is basically the, well, the only real gaming break I have. I have the definite feeling that my life has become a rather busy life at some point.
Area secured. Can start from here on future operations.
It's neat. But this is called a munition storehouse. I have yet to find actually any good ammunition though. Might be a good idea to be a bit more, you know, duck and cover like. But yeah, I have been informed, warned, something along these lines. Just in case you would be wondering why I am keeping things short and sweet instead of my usual rather, you know, flexible thinking when it comes to times. I need to bandage myself. Also, metallamine. Still, you know, considering that it was called a I've already forgotten what it was called. Something to do with munitions. You would assume munitions much many, but I don't find much many munitions. Kinda disappointing considering its great name. So the enemy is still hunting. They don't give up, do they? I mean, I kinda get it. I have made a bit of a ruckus, maybe. Click. Silenced weapon for the win. Feel like I'm kinda getting a bit locked in here. Might be a good opportunity to make a break for it. And I will probably use my pistol a bit more. This silenced pistol with a little, you know, sight on it is actually rather useful. I mean, it's not really a weapon you use for long range. Rather obviously, I know. It does have its little advantages. Okay, I don't know why you thought you needed to hang yourself there for a second game, but I'll take it. And what a genius find might we have here. Somebody spotted me.
Need more bullets.
Well, they spotted me. It didn't help them though. I kind of think that was my last bullet. I can already see another one coming my way. But he tries to turn around like, oh, my lung. Oh, you loved this one in particular.
Just what I need.
Actually, that's a very true statement. We did needed a crowbar. We have one now. I think if memory serves, there's actually an enemy sniper in this church. So it would probably not be a bad idea to check it out. Bit more detail. You're gonna need to be a bit careful though. Also, this is great. like many others of its kind, I've seen quite a few through the last level and this one, they look suspiciously lootable, and then you stand in front of them and they're like, nope. Just part of the environment. This one, which actually looks a lot more environmental, actually is lootable. Oh fucking hell, I have some rifle ammunition. Yeah, probably better to use the pistol for a while. Just, you know, to not make as much of a ruckus that I have already made. For a while. Until we start from the next side and do another great big ruckus. Just how we like it. And I'm they're gonna immediately spot me. I do kinda seem to have a specific hatred of lungs.
Can't find anything else.
Let's see, are there really more people up there? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The medkit. Somebody seems to be able to just barely spot me. Ah, well, I'm sure it's nothing. Ooh, a zipline. Okay, so now somebody can really see me. Seriously, ask where the fuck you are. Okay, down there. That's kantish. Very kantish of you. I shall take your eye for that, and I shall eat it with my breakfast cereal or something. Zipline! I'm an action hero. I'm living in the 80s. I can do shit like this. Do not try to attempt this at home, kids. It's dangerous. Most definitively. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, another German. Kinda have the problem now that I actually have to remind myself that I'm not in multiplayer any longer, which means the Germans are not on my side any longer. They be the enemy. Actually, do we have any bonus objectives? Objectives. Also, we have the job of crushing with one of the chateau's chandeliers. That sounds like a pleasant little side objective. Stop looking at me. I'm shy. Very shy. Okay, that's not something I should walk into, I would say. Because that would hurt. What a brave soldier. For a short second, and then he was dead. They really never want to stop, do they? I mean, you would assume the enemy would be like, huh, okay, if I run straight towards where I hear the gunshot, I will get shot in the face. Maybe flanking would be an option. Because, you know, technically speaking, it is an option. Ouch. Ruined my shot, you asshole. Yep. Everybody's dead. Well, to be fair, now everybody's dead. Actually, I don't yet know everybody's dead. I'm pretty sure they still have some reinforcements sitting around just waiting to come out and annoy me. I'm piecing rounds. Ah, tempting. Tempting to use it on a vehicle and see what actually happens. Basically to find out just how armor piecing we're talking. Mates, medkits.
I could use this SMG.
He didn't really get it. I mean, I kind of saw the same thing the last time, but the enemy AI is really not amongst the more smarter Orions. Somebody is apparently behind me. Everybody else just runs at me frontally. Damn it. Actually, it was a cool little move he did there.
Damn it. Almost out of ammo.
Oh, look at that. It's actually trying to save the wounded. I mean, that's kind of cute. Not gonna stop me though. Stop dancing. He's like, oh, I can't be dead. This is preposterous.
Nothing else.
Yeah, this weapon really wasn't meant to be used at this fucking range.
Alright, time to find Muller's office. See what I can find about this special project.
Nothing if you're dead. I'll tell you that much. Okay, time to become sneaky again. Killed half of the fucking population around here. I'm sneaky. I don't leave any, witnesses to my deeds. There's one definition of being sneaky, I suppose. Do I have ammo? No, I don't. Really should start looking a bit more for ammunition, because I'm running out. Fast at that. How many more Nazis are in this castle? Well, that's best timing for an invasion, isn't it? Like, I'm in deep shit already, and now I have somebody else who's willing to hunt me. Aim for a strategical retreat. I mean, I was on the other side just recently. I do know that this sort of situation is rather neat, from a hunter's perspective. And again, he doesn't really get any points if I get killed by the freaking AI.
I'd better find some ammo.
So I'm assuming he would very much like to do that on his own. Could you not stop? Could you continue to run, please? For the character, he's like, nah, I give up. Running just isn't my thing any longer. I actually remember at one point I was up there as the hunter. right in the nuts. Sorry, but I kinda need to search your body. Ammunition would be neat. Ammunition would be great. Ammunition could solve many problems. If I had only more ammunition. I'm kind of feeling I might have made a bit too much of a ruckus. Is another gate to open? Apparently not. Limp shot. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if I'm just, you know, taking care of some of this stuff. Because if I continue on this particular path, I can tell you that I will run out of ammunition quickly. Okay, game. I'm pressing the E button. I know how this works. You need to press the button and hold it, but game is like, no.
Think I've grabbed all I can.
Can't search this body, can't search that body. I could pick up Panzerfaust if I wanted to. But what would be the point? Okay, let's carefully sneak back. And might actually try to stay silent for a bit. Considering that we do have an enemy hunting. He just sat down. He's not dead. Game, come on. Didn't you see how majestically he just sat down? It is rather amusing. No, I'm pretty sure I was here already. Do you know why I think so? Because, well, dead bodies everywhere. I might have come by at a point. This might also be totally unrelated. It might just be, you know, an accident. Because, you know, accidents happen. At least for the moment, I have rifle ammo. I can fight. Next in line. Is that tower actually guarded? Please don't come in here. Thanks. Actually, listen to me. Very nice fellow German man. Decided that, you know, my life is worth more than just a quick trip inside there. Jesus Christ, I suck at shooting these days. I really, really do. Kidney shot. My location has been revealed. Might be a good opportunity to, you know, run away, most profoundly. That's shit, Germans. Why are there so many Germans already again? And he's reloading. Look at his face. Just looks at you like, "Urgh. This is not my day. Dance, puppet." Well, if that's our greatest concern. I have a certain doubt that that was our greatest concern. Rubber. Yeah, game. I mean, the main thing is if I actually get murdered by their NPCs, then my enemy, the enemy Schnieper, actually doesn't get any points for that, which is kind of meh. I mean, technically he should be, you know, also get points for the enemy AI.
Wir müssen den Feind abwehren.
There's most definitely someone up there. That bloody fucking tower. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, game. Can I just suicide myself? Okay. Apparently my greatest weakness is not, well, Nazis, but water. Good, that means we should immediately run away from this building, because it's gonna be the death of us.
No more to find here.
It's because there's apparently a million bloody Germans coming our direction. They should probably not be here when they arrive. Yep, would probably rather be advisable. So many dead bodies. Almost like some murderous rampages American has been through here. Totally couldn't be me. Of course. Da, 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 I'm innocent. Gotta get back to the other angle of approach. I'm technically thinking there are actually 3 potential angles of approach you can take. And I've just somewhat decided to take the most obnoxious one by being, you know, a nuisance in every bloody checkpoint. As for the why, well, because I can. I don't really like people with, you know, heavy machine guns pointing in my direction. Like, ouch, my eye! I have something in my eye! What is it? Oh, that's a bullet. This little pointy finger. I do love these little X-ray thingies. They're kinda cute, honestly. Also, they're sometimes rather derpy. Which just sure abuses me greatly. No, I think we haven't actually been in the chateau yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had to retreat here. I'm sure that part of his spine is absolutely not life supporting or anything. Yeah. Let's see if somebody else comes along and wants to play with me. Yep, most definitively. I mean, that's basically the fucking front entrance I'm marching towards. It's actually a nice trap, isn't it? That's basically the idea I had, wanted to try in the first mission, but didn't really get to do it. Basically, using the wounded ones as a life bait. Bit of a nasty tactic, to be fair. Also, there might not be enough people close by to actually hear him screaming.
Nothing else to find.
It's like, hello, somebody there? Yes. He's like, no, my shoulder. Also my jaw. And my shoulder. But my jaw. Somebody shooting at me? Yeah, somebody is shooting at me. Mehr Munition! Like, you don't say. We are kinda outgunned from the very get-go, because we're one man with one rifle. Well, technically speaking, it's a submachine gun. And a pistol. And let's be fair and honest here. They're not a bloody nut. Yes, you are. Because while we were trying to run away, remember, that was our goal. Bam, 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 bam. Running away again. As it does, Nazis have a lot of reinforcements apparently. Jesus Christ. How hard is it to hit one man? I was pretty sure I hit you. Now that took a long while. Anyone else? Don't think I don't see you there. Oh, right, I'm getting invaded again. Shit. It's actually not a good time for being, you know, all loud and proud about it. This might actually be a good opportunity to be very much more silent.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
I mean, you know, there are alarms going off and anything, and maybe he will just go over there and be like, "Ma." I guess I could use the telephone, go like, "Hello, hello, where's Hunter?" Problem with that deal is that he too will get information on me. I don't really like that. Hello, anyone home? No? That's good. What do you say? Is anyone home in fucking French though? I wonder. Kinda useful to know if I'm sneaking around here like a little bitch. You know, before some random resistance member just starts shooting me in the face.
Wo ist der Jäger? Es ist wichtig.
That's so stinted German. Yeah. So he's where the where my alarm went off. But a pretty damn understandable decision. All things considered. I'd probably do the same. But for the moment at least, I'm not the hunter. I'm the hunted. Now, time to switch to more silent mode of operandi again and use my little pistol of evil. I look like a hitman gun. I swear to God, one point my silver baller looked just like that. I swear to God, I remember that. 20 in that direction, eh? Well, to be fair, the pistol is really not useful for that. That was cute. Killed him before he even got one shot off. I can probably sneak up to that field. I mean, before the hunter gets closer, that is. Did you hear that? There were some shots in the background around there.
Friedrich Kummler. He's on the list.
Well, so far so good. I haven't been randomly shot in the back yet. Maybe he's actually trying to play, you know, the sniper and stay still somewhere. You would assume that to be a good tactic, but the game is like, no. It is not allowed. You can't just sit in little bushes and be sniper about it. And I'm once again running out of rifle ammunition. You do love that statement. Your position has been revealed. I know, game. Nice of you. Thank you very much. Helps me a great deal to know that. I'm expecting the cunt to come over here and murder me. That's not the definition of an eye shot. There he is. He was on the other side of that window. Seen you, little sniper. I've seen you indeed. Shit, that was not the one I was looking for.
That's a sniper Jaeger. You've got a bullet with his name on it.
All worth it. This is precisely what I wanted. And not if we are running like a madman. Schnappig has requested a rematch. Yeah. Aww. Actually is the option. Don't see the option, sadly. Otherwise I would re-invite him and go like, yeah, let's go for another round. Sniper bros. Yeah, it's like, he must be somewhere around here. I'm sitting in the high grass and like, Suddenly they saw me. That's also very interesting. I don't actually know how that particular one worked because they were clearly running away from my position. Suddenly the game was like, no, they saw you. What he found. Yeah, game, that's very informative. It's not like I've left like fucking a million bodies all over the fucking place. The German sniper's ready to jury. No, also I know where you are. At the bloody tower. Damn it, I need a satchel charge, but I don't have one. Everything was great. Up to this building. Then I got involved with that bloody Axis invader. That fucked me over. I'm a sniper, I'm by nature a coward. I'm not supposed to be in close quarters either. But that is stopping me. No, the definition of a neck shot, I would say. It's like, find him. Find him and kill him. And I'm sitting here like, I aggress, motherfucker. I aggress indeed. I did it. Well, shit, it is getting kind of late. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't actually get to, you know, finish the mission in the Rambo style. The problem is how the saving works inside the mission. Quite literally a question for the ages. Okay, somebody hit an RC 1918 just randomly. So tell mine. Okay, let's do this. I will try to save the game. And we'll do one more little invasion. We'll finish it off because, well, we have played as the good guys for long enough. It's time to be a murderous little cunt again. Big. Big. Beep. Beep. Which I think will be a nice little way of ending it. Also, that should technically not take that long. Luckily enough. Ah. And of course, you know, which is only really true if the enemy doesn't decide to run away like a little coward. Or a little German infanterist guy. Doesn't he look smartly? Just sitting there like, yeah, I'm gonna die soon. Yep, that's me. Shortly before I die. Like, he knows what to expect. Also, I would need apparently at least 50 kills to get all the weapons for the invasion. I would really like to use the Kar-98, so it's pretty damn iconic. Also, I do like the design. Looks like a sweet little rifle. Also, I have a whole whooping 5 kills. The good thing is the game doesn't actually tell me how often I die to get those, which is kinda neat. Just wonders for my ego. Search, search, search. And multiplayer rank 1. Yay! There's a lot of nonsense here. Must be getting rather late. Yeah. Probably searching for matches close to my location, which would be Western Europe, which means it's probably late, which means less people. Can I change that actually? Oh, it dropped. No, does look like it. What a clever little ruse that was, game. That would be a good time frame to look for something. I think. The Americans would be good, wouldn't it be? Game. I tell you to go back, you go back. Must be an option somewhere. Game. Select multiplayer region. How about we go to the Middle East? North America, Easter, Western. Does it matter? Let's take East, I suppose. Go back, go play. But yeah. That should help. Hopefully. Hopes and dreams and all of the good nonsense. I will still say that I dislike the idea that they do not actually allow me to... What are you doing, game? Hunt like you would expect them to hunt, like, you know, setting up a nice little shop somewhere and just waiting for the target to move into range, basically. Come on. We specifically went to the Americans because I'm expecting them to be awake and doing shit at this point. Somewhat. I mean, they're like, what, 6-7 hours behind me, which would mean a lot earlier at their place. So I do wonder if you can actually specifically invade someone. That would be cute. I would make for a lot of fun matches with friends. To speak. At the very least. Although I don't think they have an option for that yet. You're totally at that though. Totally at that. Okay, changing over to the Americans has not helped much. Maybe you should have taken the other American. Which one did we take? The Eastern ones? I would try ones with the Western ones. Maybe they will be more lucky. Invade them. Oh, of course, the one time when it's like, yes, we could actually do something, it's like, meh, no, not gonna find you a match. Even if they find me a match, I can still get, well, the nice little, getting kicked out again, which is fun. Fun and dandy. Ah. The funny thing is, when I don't want it to happen too fast, when I'm actually like, okay, and it's just, you know, fire up the pipe for a second, then it usually happens immediately, but oh, damn me to hell if I actually, you know, want it to happen. It's like, nope. Waiting oh so patiently. I mean, come on, game, how hard is it to find a fucking match? It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, let's go back to the Europeans. And more options. Western Europe. Yeah. Western Europe sounds good. Sounds like where I am. So not so poor German or Frenchman or Englishman or whatever you can find. You don't immediately end the game. Which I do find really strange, honestly. If you don't want to get invaded, then just deactivate the option. Seems a lot easier than running away every time you get invaded. Well, then maybe it's not so much the players that actually are invading us, but maybe it's actually the shoddy netcoding or something that's doing it. Wouldn't put it behind or beside any game nowadays. But some of them really do have atrocious netcoding. Try to play a game like this with a friend, especially if the friend is, you know, farther away, like a continent away or so, and you will find yourself in pleasant situations. Very pleasant situations. Well, will you look at that? We get our last match for today. Ah. Now, if the host doesn't kick me, that is.
Konzentration.
Okay, that's something. Come on, that wasn't fair. I waited that long, then he gets killed by my allies. The sad thing is that doesn't even count as a kill, which I really, really dislike. It's not my fault if, you know, horrible things happen. But I should get a water for that. Like I get specifically called here, you know, being the sniper elite. And then it's like, yeah, thanks for coming by, but we managed without you. Alright, let's equip my little MP. Pleasant sounding. Very pleasant sounding. Basically, a lot of Frenchmen will die, is the saying of the hour. Holy book. I can't even read it. There are surprising little German soldiers around, which usually means that my enemy has decided to do a bit of a cleanup himself. Friendly forces.
Lass mich konzentrieren.
And my location has been revealed. Well, to be fair, I'm not too worried. Well, shit, I need to wait 3 more minutes until I actually get just the phones. Which means I can't counter him spying on my position right now. So of course, I haven't been on this map before. But considering how little in the way of actually Germans are still around, I would say he's also a bit on the ammo side of things. Probably means he will also be equipped like that. That would be interesting. So many dead people. Mucho sadness everywhere. He just really likes revealing my position. Also means that he's using a phone right now.
Soldaten des Reichs, bleiben Sie gegen die feigen und unehrenhaften Angriffe der Resistance-Terroristen standhaft. Nach dem Endsieg werden wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und diese Kriminellen allesamt hinrichten.
Well, yeah. Basically what he's saying is, you know, stay firm, don't let yourself get, you know, overwhelmed by the partisan attacks of the French. Once we won, we shall clean the French people. Sounds very much like a Nazi, doesn't it? No. Question of the question is, can we use the phone yet? Come on, game. Ah. I can't. I guess I could stand here and, well, keep watch. Choop, 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 choop. But I mean, there's literally nothing moving here. I guess I could start randomly shooting into the environment and see what happens. But I also feel like that would be a bit of a bad idea. Yeah, still 15 seconds. I guess we can wait those out. See where he is, relatively speaking, and then run there and see what we can find.
Konzentration.
200 meters in that direction. Quite a bit of a chance that we will randomly run into each other if we go for the ruins again. I mean, since he has been so ardently looking for my position, I'm assuming he's also trying to hunt me. I mean, I know, assumptions and all of that. I won't run away, tank. You're my bestest friend, tank. Pretty sure he just used the freaking phone. Namely this one. Damn it! Other building. One from the crowd. I regret nothing. Where's the phone though? Shit. Like you killed the enemy sniper, but the enemy sniper killed you. But, oh well, this will be where I ended. Sadly, a defeat, or well, a half defeat, mind you. We killed one. One got away. So technically, I would like to call it a draw. You know, just to make that absolutely clear. But yeah, I said this week will be a bit weed special. Then we'll see what happens on the the Friday part itself. Interesting. Hoping for the best, of course, you know. And yeah, we'll see from there basically. But yeah, for the moment I shall end it here. I shall bid you adieu. Have a good one and all of that, and yep, I shall be back. You'll probably see many simple, easy games this week, like this one will probably make another appearance, and probably, depending a bit on the little papa guy comes along, we'll play some Anno, or, well, you know, something like this. Nothing that requires much in the way of, you know, actual thinking and brain power. Quite literally. Bit of a random mix, I would say. Hey. Some weeks are just like that. Also, the weekend is coming after that, and I do hope that we will be in high spirits and playing some good games then, and get into it a bit more again. For the moment, let me see, who do we have on the left side? On the left side of the argument, we have the little strategy member who dropped the buy for a bit. And then next in line, I played pretty much any Anno, apart from 20 to whatever. That one didn't really sit well with me. Apart from that, pretty much from 1600 to 1800. I wanna watch Anno. And you'll probably be in good hands. The question is which Anno. I have pretty much all to offer, apart from, I think, one. But we can play the real old one and listen to some classic music without getting too many copyright strikes. Or we could play the Anno 1800 again. I would rather need. I do want to get engineers at some point. But yeah, Anno will most definitely be there. Next in line, who do we have? Oh yeah, of course. Next on the left side we have the little druid himself. And well, if you want to see some Anno, chances are that might be... Today is... yeah, probably actually tomorrow, I think. Probably, yeah. Tomorrow or the day after. Yep. That's probably gonna be when Anno is. If you want to see a specific Anno, to let me know. Just, you know. Just, well, send me a message or something. Pretty sure you're on the Discord, so just, you know, send me a message, go like, hey, I wanna play, I wanna see Anno, I don't know, 1603, 1704, or whatever. I always get confused with the numbers. Don't mind me. Next in line we have on the right side, little Papagag, who dropped by. It sounds like a plan. Well, in that case, how about that? I will actually decide what Anno I play by tomorrow, and then I'll just send you a little message so you can, you know, start downloading it, and then you can play along a bit. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? I have some a nice opportunity to play some nice, good old-fashioned Anno. I might actually be going for some... You know what? I'm going to let that be a bit of a surprise. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll think about it at my lunch break. I'll sit down and decide, as I usually do, by randomly staring at the icons on my desktop and go like, huh, maybe this one. I mean, why not, you know? You always have the options. Is there anything else I needed to say from my notes, though? No, most of these notes just concern the fact that I still need to learn a bit more about a few little things. So I can actually make a nice little spiel about it and, you know, fill 15 minutes of talkie-talkies with that, so I get a good grade. You'd be surprised how fucking hard it was just to get in this position, because, well, you can't actually be a trainee at the company that you own yourself. Surprisingly difficult. I had to bend over quite a bit to get that done. I would rather not fail at the last step, let's just say. That would be kind of stupid. Like, yes, you managed to shorten the time to 1 year. Yes, you managed to get all other things right. Now you failed this one. Ugh, it's one hell of a nightmare. Let's not think about that. Let's not think bad things. Let's think positively. Yes, positively. But yeah, with that in mind, let me actually make myself a note, because if I don't, I will actually forget to tell ya. Tell it which Anno. Now if I write it down here, which is where I will put my little lunch tomorrow. then there's a very good chance that I'll see it, and I remember, like, oh yes, you were supposed to tell him that. So that's something. And that in mind, I think I've done pretty much all I could. Yay! Get the Kill Hitler DLC, but I already have it. Attack Point doesn't go halfways. Pretty sure this is with the deluxe or something. I don't know what they called their special edition, but it's with all the things. I really wish I had as much money as he has sometimes these days. But alas, better times and better tidings are ahead. That in mind, once again, yeah, since we said everything, have a good one, everyone, especially now. You have already seen. As for everybody else on the lurking side of things, do feel appreciated too. Get yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed, and well, do feel free to drop by again tomorrow. As I said, it's probably going to be a random, not too deep week. I mean, playing some honor is a nicer option anyway, so I guess it's not bad at all. Yes, and a good night to you, little druid, little strategy member. I'll see you, well, around. Don't run away too far. I'll be back before you know it. I mean, quite literally in not even 24 hours will pass before I'll be back, basically.